Panther Points on AroundPtown.com is brought to you by these local sponsors. Insurance made simple may sound daunting, but at the Cornerstone Agency, it's the way they do business. Specializing in agricultural policies from land and equipment to the crops you grow. Contact the Cornerstone Agency and Mickley Insurance in Morrison or Sandrock Insurance in Tampico and see what Insurance Made Simple is all about. Find them online for more information. Rock River Lumber and Grain proudly supports the EP Panthers, just like the support they have provided to area farmers for the past 88 years. With 9 grain elevators and 2 state-of-the-art agronomy facilities, they pride themselves on customer service and attention to detail to add value to their customers. Erie High School wants to wish good luck to all the Panther teams. Melton Seed and Service offers Channel brand seed products with warehouses in Rock Falls and Geneseo. Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, your full-service IH Case and Kubota dealership with product support that's second to none. Gold Star FS with facilities in Erie, Linden, Deer Grove, and Morrison.
Think about it this year. Oh, we jumped, and they jumped, and no calls. But I think we stopped them.
Yeah, that's going to be. That is 2 outstanding late third and fourth down plays by the EP Panthers, and EP is going to take this football back over deep in our own territory, but kept them out of the end zone.
Yeah, more than likely it's going to be a 0-0 tie going in the second quarter. Bad snap again, but he fields it, and he gets off a pretty decent punt this time. It's going to bounce. Almost touched the Morrison guy.
Yeah, it did, and very much like the last possession for the Morrison Mustangs, they're going to take over at about the 30-yard line in EP territory. So, again, defense is going to have to do their job, keep them out of the end zone.
Right.
Yep.
It's going to be a counter. It's going to be Keegan Anderson on the touchdown.
Yeah, that's the first trap counter play that we had seen, and that was well executed by the Mustangs. Good edge blocking off the right side, and basically Keegan Anderson went in without an EP Panther touching him.
Yep. It's going to be 6-0 with 8:57 left to go in the half. You get that knuckleball going. That's why there's special catchers in the major leagues too. Another bad kick, and they're going to come up with the onside.
Yeah, so that's a bad break for the EP Panthers. Not able to fall on the football. Morrison's going to take over, and again, in that 30-35 yard range in our territory. So trouble a brewing here for the Panthers. Appreciate you guys tuning in and catching up on EP
Josh
football.
Back to pass him wide open is Anderson, and he has his second touchdown in about a minute and a half. Game time.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that was Colby Franks or Robert Munther on the coverage there. I think it might have been Robert that actually had the blown coverage on this right side of our defense, but not a good defensive play whatsoever. Looking ahead with EP, we've got this game here tonight. That's certainly going to be a tough one. We go to St. Bede next week. They've struggled this year, and then we end with Princeton, who is also an outstanding ball club. So tough road for EP.
Josh back to pass. Nice catch there by Jacob Grunder. Bounces off one guy. Picks up about 9 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. That was a nice design play.
That was a nice design play. And Eric rolled out right, held composure because he had 4 or 5 Morrison Mustangs in the backfield with him, able to locate Grunder. And Jacob did a nice job catching the football. Bounced off that first initial hit and slipped it out to the outside and nearly picked up a first down.
Well, that's true. You probably gotten somebody out of the crowd, wouldn't you?
I could have gotten Terry Duckett. He's sitting right here next to us. He could have filled in for us.
All right, that's going to be Hunter Olson with a nice pitch and catch there. It's going to bring him out to about the 47.
Yeah, enough for the first down.
46.
And nice route by Hunter Olson. And Hunter's got sure hands. When the football's around him, typically he's going to make that catch for us, and did a nice job. Terry Duckett sitting next to us. He's with the Dispatch and has been writing for them for a number of years and covers a lot of our programs.
And it's a deep pass thrown to Carson, and it's picked off, but Carson makes an immediate tackle at the 25.
Yeah, that was Levi Cole, actually. That
was it Levi?
The receiver, yeah. And double covered, not a very good decision on Eric's part to throw deep there. Underthrown severely, and wasn't much that Levi could do.
In 7th grade, 3 years ago. And he has been a track star and a great athlete for us. The quarterback, Helms, keeps the handle, but goes back. Oh, nice job. I think that was Colby.
Oh, and that's actually, that ball was picked up by another receiver that was in the area. The ball was tipped, and looks like that's going to be reception. I actually thought that looked like offensive pass interference there against Colby Franks, but unfortunately no call. And Morrison comes down with a football deep in the territory. 52 seconds left here to go here in the half. I'm not sure who we got out of Sale, if anybody.
Yeah, who is we'll say after this play. It's going to be handed off to the first back through. He's going to be in for a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm right up the gut, and nobody laid a hand.
That was Wilkins.
On Wilkins. So that's a little bit of a dagger here to end, or nearing the end of the first half.
Panther Points on AroundPtown.com is brought to you by these local sponsors: the Cornerstone Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Erie High School, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store, Gold Star FS.
Shane Dornbush is listening in Fenton.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, and that's going to be, he got away from it, and this time he's not going to get away from it. I don't agree with the piling on in the end.
I don't either, but that was Robert Munther with a good stop after a good tackle after the initial contact. I'm not sure he made the initial contact, but then Trevor Cobo came in probably a little bit late, piled on. Fortunately for us, not a flag, but wow, what a loss. It's going to be second forever for the Mustangs.
Second? That was Spoda. That was not me. It's going to be number 6. Somebody needs to pick him up or he's gone.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get caught.
No, that's Keegan. Keegan Anderson, I think that's his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and that was a sweep around the right end, 3rd and about 20, and we absolutely blew coverage on that football play. Mm-hmm. That was just poor. That was poor execution by several members of our defensive unit there. And that is going to put Morrison up 24-0 very early here in the second half. I mean, both Dan and I were talking at halftime. We had no idea Clark was actually one of the coaches because he didn't say anything about it. So,
nice pass up the middle.
Jacob Grunder.
Yeah, Jacob Grunder is going to get out to almost midfield to the 48-yard line.
Jacob has been a very big part of this football team. Certainly on the defensive side, and that's been most of the year for us. As long as he's been able to stay in there, I'd like to say he's been healthy, but he's really not healthy, but still playing. But here getting some grabs and touches on the offensive side as well. So Jacob is going to be a solid ball player for us, in the years to come.
Going to be. Let's get some moral victories here. Not moral, but I'm all right. Nice run off to the right side. I'm not sure who it is, but he's going to have enough for a first down, it looks like. And that is, I think, Sibley. It is.
Connor Sibley. Nice job. Nice job by Connor getting to just bouncing it out to the outside off the right edge, and picked up enough for the first down jam. Eric back to pass the football this last play on first down. We'll see what he does here. Up under center this time, though.
How about a little gadget play? Maybe if we can pick up 4 or 5 yards on the trick play. And nope, it's going to be a dive. Oh!
That's Hunter Olsen, and Hunter was a nice play. Yeah, he did. Just straight up the gut. Good blocks by our left guard and left tackle, and Hunter was able to break into the second level.
And quite frankly, one of these years, they're going to get out of the sectionals against Riverdale or Rock Ridge. Or nice play that time.
I think that might be Carson Wiebegay on the catch. Yes, it is Carson. We had trips, if you will, left. 3 receivers out left. I think all 3 of them actually ran about an 8 and stop and turn, and Eric was able to hit Carson on a nice reception.
Anybody, because they're not that deep. Drops back to pass. He's got a receiver, and Sibley catches the ball down to the 21-yard line. Nice job by Connor Sibley to go up for it.
Threw into double coverage, but Connor Sibley was able to get up and made a nice jump in front of the 2 Mustang receivers. Great pass by Eric that time.
Nice
Connor Sibley again.
Yep. This time Connor had one guy to beat, but he wrapped him up perfectly. Well, it's Ryan Kennedy.
So Connor was lined up on the left side of the offense, on the offense there, a little crossing pattern. Eric did a nice job with a little quick hitter. Had Kennedy not been there, made that stop, Connor was in for the touchdown. Nice to see Eric finding multiple receivers tonight.
Absolutely drops back. Throws out over the middle. Tipped. And tipped into the hands of number 2.
Yeah,
T.C. Ottens.
Yeah, and that ball was intended for Carson. I'm not sure exactly what happened on the route, but ball was tipped by the inside linebacker for Morrison. And again, the second time in this football game, a ball tipped and ends up in Morrison's hands.
I thought defensively our guys played, with no fear. And we talked about that a little bit on Wednesday at practice and a little bit on Thursday as well. Just you've got to play against a team like that with the mindset that whatever happens is going to happen, but I'm going to play the best that I can, and I'm going to play without fear of making mistakes, fear of doing the wrong thing, and I'm just going to go. And from almost the whole game on defense, we're pretty close to doing that, and you could tell. I mean, they're flying around, they're making great plays, and our defensive side really played well. I thought that was one of the things we did really, really well tonight, was to just keep pushing them towards the sideline, not giving them that cut lane when they ran their jets and to the edge. Our guys did a great job of knowing their job. Our inside backers did a great job flowing. Our outside backers did a great job of, either making them cut back to the inside backers or stretching to the sideline. And we had really, really good pursuit. And a lot of those plays that I think that they're accustomed to getting some big chunks on, we did a really good job for the most part on. We made them work for what they got. We forced a ton of punts, or enough punts anyway, to keep us in the ball game. And hats off to the defensive side for sure.
Thank you for watching Panther Points on AroundPtown.com, brought to you locally by the Cornerstone Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Erie High School, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store, Gold Star FS,